So welcome to episode 4, Rat, and I see you guys in the comments saying we were never going to get here. Today we're going to start off by taking out Dioskos of the Hand yet again. In the last episode we took him out, got a bunch of good gear, ransomed him and his troops for like, I think it was 1,000. Plus we got a bunch of extra gear we ended up selling off as well. And after we ransomed him, he's now back on the map waiting to be farmed again. If you guys are new here, we're a throwing slash two-handed spec Viking with a bunch of focus into roguery as well, which is going to make us way more efficient at raiding later on. Or maybe we'll even be able to raid something this episode. We got a few companions with us that cannot die, so they're in it for the long haul. Our horse archer, Iro the Wanderer, our polearm user, Ro the Wronged, and we don't really have any short-term plans for Menaclus the Robber. He does like to be two-handed, but he's got a good amount of throwing, so we just gave him a bunch of throwing daggers. And with that, I think we're ready again to engage Dioskos. We got a couple Empire peasants on the field that we've just been kind of dragging along. We picked those up, I believe, from taking out one of these hand dudes earlier, and yeah, they're just going to charge in with their main guy. And we're just going to try to focus him down before the enemy ground units can get here. Oh, and that works. 83 piercing damage to his chest. He's being kind of smart and he's staying near his infantry. And can we just take a moment to appreciate the fact that when the cavalry move through the grass, there's grass that's being kicked up? Like, that's actually really cool. The attention to detail they did on this game, I mean, I can see why it took 80 years. Literally one hit with his axe and I think he's going to go down. He is pretty wounded. There we go. 35 cut damage takes him out. All right, now we don't have to take out all these guys. We just have to take out a few of them and they should run. If we get headshots, I think too, it actually lowers the morale of other units that are nearby. And yeah, we're just gonna have our units kind of distract while we get a good position and try to chuck a spear. And there we go, he actually connected there. 119 piercing damage to the chest. I think I hit that too. Oh, I got hit for 41, that's not good. Just hitting shots though, 3 for 3 on these clump of units. I missed that one though. Missed 2 in a row, no. There we go, connected with that one. 69 piercing damage only to the shoulder though. And, oh man, I'm not taking out enough of these guys. Oh, and the mercenary scout took out one hidden pawn, that's good. These guys are all really clumped. This is like perfect. Nope, and there goes the mercenary scout. Oh, that's a headshot. Are these two running? Yeah, 2 of them are running already. Okay, cool. Oh crap. We still got a bunch left though. I don't know how we're gonna do this. We gotta bait out all their throwing knives first. I think they can pick the throwing daggers up. Like, that's what that guy's doing, right? He's picking it up. Oh, and then he's throwing it again. Okay, I didn't know they could do that in this game. Definitely couldn't do that in Warband. And yep, 95 damage to the head. That's what we gotta do. We gotta pick off the stragglers. Not those guys though, they're too clumped. I see this guy in the back. Yep, 127 damage to the head. Wait, are they all running? No way. Yes! They're all fleeing. What a bunch of idiots. Oh wait, they're all gonna be able to get away though. Yep, they all got away. We actually won though. That's insane. The main thing is we took out Dioskos too. Oh, 7 renown. That's a lot of renown, by the way. Last time we did this, I think we got like 2.8 renown or something, but we still had companions up. 8 hidden pawns, 3 puppeteers, and 5 hidden hands as prisoner. I'm not quite sure exactly how that works. I wonder if all the units that flee the battlefield we were able to take prisoner. We want the puppeteers. They're the best units. They're tier 5. The hidden hands are also decent, and that's all we can take. You can only take 9 plus Dioskos. And yep, we got some fat loot, 2 Imperial Chargers this time, and a bunch more horses, which these guys weren't riding horses. I guess Dioskos just has them like in his inventory, helping him drag around loot and stuff. Or actually what I found out is there's another purpose to have all these horses in your inventory. If you do have a bunch of ground units on the map, your ground units will ride these horses. And usually ground units will slow you down on the map, but if you do have extra horses in your party, apparently they will ride those when you're not in combat and it will increase your map movement speed. But yeah, we'll take all that loot. And yeah, there's no more fleet fleeing units, so we did capture the ones that got away. Well, that's another good start to an episode, and we're gonna head back into Ascyron, where we can ransom troops. And by the way, we had these bushwhackers that, yeah, they're not that good. They only sell for 12. We should have probably just dumped these and got more hidden hands, because one hidden hand is worth about 3 of these bushwhackers in terms of selling price. We'll also sell off Dioskos of the Hand for over 600, and we're actually gonna hold on to his puppeteers. In the last episode, my plan was to drag around these puppeteers, and maybe they'll end up joining us, but I think we're just gonna sell them off because I believe they are slowing down our map movement, and actually we can test it out. So with those 4 puppeteers in our party, we're moving at 6.9. Selling off one of them boosts our speed up to 7.0. Yeah, we might as well sell them all. And now we're moving at 7.3. I do prefer this because I don't know how long it was gonna take for those puppeteers to want to join us. And they were taking our precious prisoner slots, which we don't have many. We can only take 10 prisoners right now. As far as any gear upgrades we just picked up, we got these splint boots, which do have 20 leg armor. So that's a slight upgrade there. And actually we'll also give Meniclus the Robber this Vlandian Courser. He was using one of these Imperial charges earlier, which does have a bit more HP, but the Vlandian Courser is 8 more speed, and I think I'll prefer the 8 more speed over the 50 more HP. We now have 3 Imperial chargers, and we're gonna sell 2 of them as we have no more companion slots right now. They sell for 582 a pop as well. Oh, and actually they don't. If we sell one of them, the price of the other 2 actually go down, assuming we want to sell it here. I wonder if that's the same with like this Midlands Palfrey. Yeah, it actually is. It only goes down by 2. Sergian Trotter goes down by 3. Okay, well maybe we'll just hold on to the other 2 Imperial Chargers and we'll sell them off somewhere else, because yeah, the way Mountain Blades always worked is based on supply and demand. If I sell them 1 oil for 82, then the price of oil goes down because they have more supply, not by a whole lot, and 80 is actually not that good for oil, so we're gonna hold on to the rest of it. But yeah, we're gonna sell off the rest of the stuff that we don't currently need, and that's gonna bring us up to 6,300. I also did a little test and dumped off our Empire peasant who was wounded, so maybe that's why he wasn't able to ride one of our horses, but it doesn't seem like he was riding a horse because it did end up boosting our movement speed by 0.3 just for dumping that peasant. Although then again, I was looking at this skill in the medicine tree, mobile aid. Wounded members' party speed penalty is decreased by 50%, so I guess if somebody is wounded, that does slow down your party a bit. I didn't even know that. And 3 of our companions are currently wounded to the point where they can't even fight right now. Before we head out of Ascyron, I'm sick of using these fish harpoons. They really suck compared to these regular harpoons. The regular harpoons do almost double the damage of the fish harpoons, and they have 1 more stack size. So let's get those stinky fish harpoons out of our inventory. Maybe we'll give them over to Meniclus. They're actually better than his throwing knives. And we actually have 1 more quest to do at Ascyron. They want some iron ore because they're completely out. So we're gonna head over to Viking to see if they have some, and we also want to see if they have a decent 2-hander. We got a lot of money to spend, and one of the main things that we want to spend it on is a 2-hander. And ooh, here's some looters. Looks like a few of our party members have healed up a bit. I don't think they have that much HP though. Let's take out their 2 stronger looters. And oh, I actually got hit 22 damage to the leg. Ow. Well, there's 3 of them left, and I've actually taken quite a bit of damage here. I'm gonna really try not to take any damage, and I'm gonna let our horse archer take the rest of them out.
2 very boring minutes later.
Well, I went down, and let's see if our companion can take out the rest of these 3 looters. There's 1 down. And actually it appears that she is completely out of arrows. Let's see if she can do this. Nice headshot on that looter, and this last one's gonna fight to the death, eh? Come on, Ira, you can do this. And there we go. Phew. Good job, Ira. I did not play that one very well, but you picked up the slack. She actually got 4 kills there. Props to her. We sold all the gear we picked up from the looters for around 200, and Slowhand Laria actually is a quest for us. She wants to fence us 4 loads of jewelry for 490, and I think we'll take that deal. While leaving, as usual, we're approached by Osorios the Steward this time, and that jewelry was taken from a colleague of his. He will give us 390 for it, but no, we're not going to take that, which does increase our criminal rating with the Southern Empire. Our goal is to make it to the snow because we do get speed bonuses for fighting in the snow, and I think we're gonna head that way. We're gonna head over to St. Opa, and actually we're gonna try to see if they have any iron ore first, at least so we can do that quest for Ascyron. On our way to St. Opa, we actually ran across Ascyron of the Hand yet again. He's only got 14 troops this time, and oh, there's another dude. Dioskos of the Hand is over here too. We definitely don't want to engage them both at once, but we can engage them one by one. Oh, that's a big hit. He was moving fast too. 70 cutting damage to his shoulder. And there we go, headshot. Wait, that's not it? He's still going, eh? Oh, there we go. Okay, finally we took out Ascyron. Now we gotta take out his minions. We got 11 more harpoons left, and we can't afford to miss him like that. Okay, that's 2 in a row. Not good. Okay, this is really bad. We just gotta get closer and just hope they don't hit us with their daggers. Yeah, I should have done this from the start. There's a puppeteer down, and ooh, a lot of them are running actually. This is really good. 4 of them are running. Is it just 2 of them left? Oh yeah, I think so. It's 2v2. We can do this. Here we go. Yep. Next shot on the puppeteer, and just 1 more left. I think that's it. Ooh, okay. Man, that is always a scary battle against these guys. 4.2 renown for that, and we picked up 3 puppeteers and 2 hidden pawns as prisoner. We did kill more units that time though, and yeah, I think they dropped more loot this time since we did kill more of them. Another Valenian Courser, which does sell for quite a bit, as well as this layered leather tunic is a really nice chest piece. We'll give that to Ira. We're trying to gear her out first. With that though, I think we're good for now. We're not going to engage Dioskos, and we're just going to keep moving on over to St. Opa, where hopefully they do have some iron ore there. Should we take out these looters along the way? Yeah, I think we should. Okay, 8 damage to the chest from the rocks. I swear we take more damage from these looters than we do from killing like actual decent opponents. There we go. 2 for 2. We get a 3 for 3. Nope. How dare you. And right in the butt. Alright, we made it to St. Opa, where, wow, this Valenian Courser sells for 1200 here, and the first Imperial Charger sells for 661. I guess horses sell for a lot here. After dumping off a couple horses and all the gear we picked up from Ascyron, we're up to 10k now, on top of the fact that we can ransom Ascyron and his goons for 710. And wait, we actually sold off the jewelry we had. Oh no. I don't know how much we ended up selling that for. I guess it values at 340 here, which doesn't seem too bad. I'm sure we got a profit off it. Did we get the best profit? Maybe not. But yeah, we'll buy 2 of these iron ore. We still need 3 more for the quest. With that, we'll keep pressing on towards, I guess, Diathma, and we'll try to pick up some iron ore there. And at Diathma, they do have quite a bit of iron ore here. They have 20. We only need 5 though. But they do also have this War Razor, which is a 2-handed sword, and this is way better than what we're using. It's got 3 less speed, but almost double the damage of the axe we were using. 112 length versus our axe was only 78 length. It's gonna cost 1300, but finally we're gonna have a decent weapon. And ooh, wow, this guy at the tavern's really good. Alex Coalbiter. He's got 100 riding, which is better than anyone else in the party. 200 and 2-handers, again, better than anyone else. I believe Ira has like 170, and a decent amount of bows as well, with 100 throwing. He only costs 759. Wait, what? If you compare him to like Row the Wrong, she has half of his 2-hander skill, about half his bow skill. She is decent with crossbows, but she can't even ride decent mounts and has nothing in athletics. Like, this girl sucks. Well, it looks like all companions were not created equal, and we're actually just going to strip Row the Wronged. She's about to be wronged again. We're going to take all of her equipment, and we're going to kick her from the clan, because we're currently at clan tier 0, and we have a 3 companion limit. Welcome to the clan, Alex Coalbiter. And actually, Row the Wronged is back at the tavern. She only costs 464 now. She lowered her price by quite a bit, but yeah, we can't pick her up. Not until we get more companion slots, and even when we do, we're not going to pick her up again. She sucks. And yeah, Alex Coalbiter has 202-hander, even though he doesn't really care much about it. He has only 2 focus points in it. Enemy begins with -1 morale, lower the attack penalty while mounted, 10% more damage to shields, 3% more cut damage, which actually is going to help his one-handers as well. He's got way more focus in one-handers, and though he does have lower skill in it, we're probably just going to end up giving him a one-hander with a shield, as we currently have no one that can use shields really that well. It'd definitely be good to have someone that can kind of tank for us. And yeah, he's actually really well spec'd into shields, -25% damage received to the shield, larger shield protection against ranged weapons on shields, and -25% more damage received to the shield. So if we just give him a really fast shield, that shield should pretty much never break. 10% more damage if a one-handed mace type weapon is equipped. Ooh, we should actually give him a one-handed mace weapon. Since he gets 10% more damage for using a one-handed mace, we'll give him this Chlorotic Mace, which which swings really quickly, 101 speed, but it is extremely short. It only has 47 length. It also handles really well at 106 handling, and I guess we'll see if the saying's true. It doesn't matter how long it is, all that matters is, well, how quickly you can swing it, I guess. We'll also give him this reinforced kite shield. We have some bracers we can give him, as well as these splint boots. We still have around 8.5k left over, and I'm wondering if we should invest into a really good chest piece like this Imperial Lamellar over leather. It doubles his body armor, though he does lose 4 leg armor and 4 arm armor. I think mainly when you're hit, you're getting hit somewhere in the body. So yeah, I think this would be a huge upgrade. And we can just give our old one to Alec, which is a huge upgrade for him. And I guess we'll just give him this scarf as a cape. I wasn't really having any trouble finding capes, although I was not finding any harnesses. I think we should give his horse this step harness. It does cost 711, but if we do give him this Valandian courser that Meneclus the robber was using, and we put a step harness on it, that's going to give it 21 more armor. But yeah, we picked up the 5 iron ore at Diathma, and we need to bring it back to Lycaron to turn in the quest. We made it back to Lycaron, and there's a group of 20 looters right outside the city. I think we'll start off the battle as we normally would, and just toss a bunch of throwing weapons into their huge clump of units, and when we do run out, then we'll test out our sword. That guy's not paying attention. Oh, there he goes. But he's not able to react quick enough. Oh, you swung too early, dude. That's a 200 damage headshot. Another one to the head. And another. Huge reach on this thing. Holy crap. And there goes our mount. Oh, he blocked us. Oh, can't block that one though. And Meneclus, I kind of want your mount. Oh, never mind, we won. Quite a bit of loot from taking out all those looters. Plus we plundered, I think it was 164. Also at Lycaron, we can turn in the iron ore quest to Escorios the Dyer. I think it was like around 110 for each iron ore. And we got 695, so that was a bit of a profit. Attilon the Ironmonger apparently did not like that we did that though. We now have -10 relation with him. I wonder why that upset him so much. He's the owner of a blacksmith. Maybe he's hoarding all the iron like people are doing now with toilet paper. People will be watching this 10 years from now like, what is he talking about? Just kidding, no one's gonna be watching this video in 10 years, or even like a week from now. At Lycaron, they will actually now give us a good price for oil. I think the price has gone up considerably, because yeah, 108 a pop and we have 10 of it. We'll sell all that off. Or actually, we don't want to sell all of it off. Maybe we'll sell half of it, because yeah, if we sell off 5 of it, the price goes down to 89 a pop, and it just keeps getting lower the more we sell. Well, now we pretty much did all our quests. We still have 2 active ones, rebuild your clan, and we need to grow our party size to 20 men. We did all the other stuff. I guess we reached clan tier 1 because we have 50 renown. We hired a companion and we got 2,000 dinars. At Lycaron's tavern, they have 5 thugs we can hire for 150. These units do not look the best. They do have one-handed maces though, I think, or they might be spike maces. Either way, they might be able to help us knock people out and take prisoners. And I guess we'll pick up some recruits. These Imperial recruits cost 20 a pop. Doing that brings us up to 11, and ooh, they have 12 forest bandits over here who are patrolling around a hideout. Well, we might end up losing all the troops we just picked up. We can use them as a distraction, I guess. Yeah, I'm not sure how long our thugs are gonna last against these forest bandits. I think the plan though is I'm gonna try to get in there and distract so our melee units can actually have some kind of chance as long as the enemy is not firing at them. And if I'm circling around them, they're firing at me, which is good. As long as they don't hit me, of course. And, ooh, 2 for 2. 3 for 3? Oh, that guy's actually got a really nice headpiece. 57 damage delivered to him only. And there we go. He went down. Another hit. Oh, that's a headshot. Rip. This forest bandit's running. And yep, enemies are all fleeing. We won. One dude left. Is he gonna make it? Nope. Alright, we did win, but we lost 3 thugs, 2 of them got knocked out, and we lost 1 Imperial recruit, 1 got knocked out. But we did capture 4 bushwhackers and a freebooter, which is a tier 3 forest bandit. He might have been the guy that had the really cool looking headpiece, and yeah, they actually had a pretty good amount of loot. These rough tide bracers are actually an upgrade for Alex, so we'll give him those. And actually, this rough hide cap's better than what Alex was using, though it is not the most fashionable thing to wear. And with that, we'll head back to Lycaron and ransom off those forest bandits for 73, and we'll sell off the rest of the goods we picked up from the forest Horse Bandits for 655, so we did get quite a good net profit off of taking those guys out. At Lycaon's Tavern, they also have some Mercenary Horsemen. There's 3 of them for 1575. Yeah, we'll take those. These Mercenary Horsemen are going to be way better than the Mercenary Scouts we picked up earlier, as they do ride mounts, they have good armor, and they also have a shield, which the Scouts did not have a shield, so their survivability was not very high. And okay, I wasn't really paying attention, but we got ambushed yet again by Ascyron the Hand, our buddy. We're much stronger this time though. We do have those Mercenary Horsemen, and so we shouldn't have much of a problem taking him out. And okay, there's a good start to the battle. 112 damage headshot with this two-hander, and yeah, he's down for the count. We'll just have everyone else charge, and I'm gonna try to kind of distract here a little bit. It's hard to see anything because it's nighttime, but I assure you things are happening. The main thing is we don't want to lose any Mercenary Horsemen here, which I don't think they're gonna die to these guys. As long as they stay mounted, we should be okay. If they do get dismounted though, then that could be a problem. And, okay, can we go 2 for 2? Nope, but there's 2 for 2 right there. 3 for 3, nope. That guy's running. Okay, so we only have, I think it's like 7 left, maybe 8. That's 1 down. And are they all running? Yeah, I think they are. Yeah, that's it. GG. There's your head. There goes your head as well. And you're dead. And you're not dead. You're about to be. There you go. Well, I will say that was much easier with the amazing start we had, and the Mercenary Horseman made it a bit easier as well. I guess they did only end up getting 1 kill. I took out 11 of them myself. And yeah, Ascyron on the hand, welcome back, buddy. We got some more loot, and yeah, we got some Imperial Studded Strip Shoulders, which is a huge upgrade for Alex. He was using this scarf, which only has 2 armor. These new shoulders have 9, and apparently Meniclus is running out of mounts. He only had this Sturgian Trotter this time. Earlier, each time we took him out, I'm pretty sure we were getting like 5 to 6 mounts each time. There's a notification on this party icon, and I wasn't sure why, but I think it was because this hidden pawn would join us, because yeah, I just clicked recruit prisoner on him. This button's always here, but if we click it right now, it doesn't do anything. The hidden pawn apparently did decide to join us though, so that's cool. Not the most amazing unit, but we do need 20 of them. Selling off Meniclus's loot will bring us up to 906, and ooh, they have a studded Imperial neck guard here. That over doubles the amount of body armor that our current cape provides, and yeah, I think we'll pick one of these up. Pretty expensive, 1930, but I think it's definitely worth it. And ooh, this execution axe looks like a pretty sick weapon. It has 137 length, way more length than our War Razor has, and it does 6 more cut damage. The only negatives to it are that it swings really slow and has poor handling, but I don't think that's really gonna matter that much because we're just kind of riding around, basically trying to decapitate people from our mount, and the more length we have, the easier it is for us to do that. So yeah, let's pick up this axe. It's surprisingly cheap too, only 260. At the Tavern at Amitatis, there's also this guy Bannerlord Breakskull, which he just sounds like a badass, and yeah, he's decent with 80 riding, 170 two-hander. We're definitely gonna pick this guy up, and apparently we don't even have to dump one of our crappy companions just yet, because since we got 50 renown, we increased our clan tier to 1, which increased our companion limit by 1, so we can now have 4 companions. When I was talking about dumping our crappy companions, we only really have Meniclus that kind of sucks. His proficiencies for the most part are all pretty low, but since we have no one better, we'll just keep him around for now. But yeah, Bannerlord's awesome, and he also has this ability, Quick Plunder, raiding speed increased by 5%. So that's gonna help us with one of our main goals, which is be a raider. And he also has this ability, Speed Basher. 2-handed weapons with more than 100 speed get 1% higher speed and 2% higher damage. And actually, this War Razor only has 99 speed. That's unfortunate. It still is a really good two-hander though, and so we'll give him that as well as all of Meniclus's gear, and we'll just give Meniclus the crappy gear he was using, as well as we did give Meniclus a one-handed sword and a shield, just so that when he is out of throwing weapons, he's not running around trying to fist people, though I know Meniclus is definitely into that. At the Tavern at Amitatis, they also have 8 mercenary scouts, and though I think these units kind of suck, they're not my favorite. They are mounted, and mounted units from what I've seen are really strong, even if their only purpose is just to prove as some kind of distraction, because the enemy usually will end up just hitting their horse, and horses are pretty tanky. They usually have like 200 HP. So yeah, let's pick up 3 of these for now. And in Warband, when you would hire only 3 of them, then the rest of them would just disappear, but I think we can come back for the other 5. We're actually about to find out because there's 15 looters outside the city, and this should definitely be enough for at least 1 more mercenary. And ooh, this axe is huge. I'm liking this thing a lot. Oh yeah. Oh, baby, that thing is sick. They never had a chance, nor did that guy. Ooh, this thing is really slow to swing, and if I do get dismounted, it's probably over. But let's just hope that we do not get dismounted and our horse stays very much alive. And yeah, with that we took him out without losing any units. This hidden pawn did get knocked out, but he'll survive. We can sell off all their loot for 180 only, not a huge profit. But they also do have this guy Danos the Smith who has a quest for us. It's an overpriced raw materials quest and he needs wool. This is not the most lucrative quest. But as we head back over to Lycaron to hopefully collect some wool, we might end up running into some enemies. Like there's these 7 looters over here that we'll take out. And rip, there goes our thug. It was only a matter of time. And wait, he actually didn't die. That thug is resilient. And actually we've been kind of slaying. We're up to level 7 now and we got another focus point that we'll put in 2-handers. We also got a free attribute point we can spend, and apparently you get one every 3 levels. I haven't really talked much about attribute points, mainly because I didn't really understand how they worked. But if we invest an attribute point into like Vigor, for example, that allows us to level up 2-handed easier, and it increases our 2-handed learning limit by 10. But yeah, I think we're going to keep putting points into Vigor as we want really high skill in 2-handed so that we can be a beast with that executioner axe, and maybe we'll find something better later on. But for now, this thing is doing plenty of work for us. We made it back over to Lycaron where they do have really cheap wool. It only costs 45 and we need 6 of it, and yeah, 6 of it's going to cost 275, but I think the guy was going to give us like 600 for it, so that's a bit of a profit. And if we sell off all the gear we picked up while heading over here, we're going to get 196, and that number is minus the cost of the wool, which the wool was like 300, I think. Yeah, it was around 275, so all in all the gear we picked up while heading over here I think was like 500 value. Should we sell off the oil too? Might as well. It's slowing us down a bit, I think. And whoa, we have 19 grain. We don't need 19 grain. Then again, apparently we're consuming 1 grain per day now because we have so many people. We're gonna run out of food in around 10 days now, assuming we don't find any while we're on the map, which we definitely will. I mean, there's some looters over here, and ooh, there's a hideout. There's 13 forest bandits here, and the thing that sucks about having to attack these guys is we have to fight on foot, and a lot of our units are cavalry. It would really suck to lose cavalry here fighting this hideout. Then again, we did have to wait till night to ambush them, and maybe we can take them out without them seeing us. And there goes 16 damage. Okay, everyone charge. And ooh, there we go. It's only 3 of them in this campfire area. This guy's getting up. Ooh. There goes Ira the Wanderer though. That's fine. She just got knocked out. And there we go, another bushwhacker down. Is that it? That is not it, actually. There's still this dude who... Oh, we're gonna have to duel him, I think. Wait, I can just throw a thing at his face. Nope. Nope. There we go. Oh, I got him. Holy crap, that was scary. If I had my quicker 2-hander, I would have been way more confident in that battle. And actually, I don't even know how to block yet. I definitely need to practice that. I just haven't been forced to yet because I've pretty much been using only throwing weapons, and I've just been mounted running around just decapitating people and have not really had to block anything. But yeah, we got 3 bushwhackers as prisoners, as well as we got this one-handed bearded axe, which has a value of 450. We also got 2 relation with the nearby notables for clearing out the hideout. I guess those forest bandits were kind of pissing people off, and here's 4 more forest bandits actually, who yeah, are not going to stand much of a chance on foot. We have too many cavalry. Oh, you're dead. Or not quite, actually. And you're dead, though. Off of that group of 4 forest bandits, we actually picked up a couple upgrades. These woodland boots are 4 more leg armor than what we're using, as well as these rough-tide bracers are not quite as good as our lordly padded mittens, but they are 9 more armor than what Iroh's using, so we'll give those to her. And actually, these barbed arrows do offer 1 extra piercing damage versus Iroh's regular arrows. They do have 7 less stack size, though, but these battles aren't lasting that long, so I think we just prefer the extra damage, and I'm not sure how that 1 damage scales, but I don't think it's just gonna be 1 extra damage. Like, I think it's gonna be much more than 1 extra damage on each shot. That's just like the base amount, I think, but I might be wrong on that. And after taking out those very profitable 4 forest bandits, we'll keep looking for the hidden hands who are very hidden. We ran across this group of 0 looters who do have 4 prisoners, and I'm not sure how this battle is gonna work. 20 versus 0. Oh, and we can just capture them, I guess. They had 4 Empire peasants as prisoner, and by the way, we're up to 24 troops now, which is enough for this rebuild your clan quest, although we do need 2,000 dinars. And we actually should be really close to that once we turn in this overpriced raw materials quest. To make sure that we do have enough, let's chase down these 8 looters, and actually these guys are pretty quick compared to us. We're only 1.0 speed quicker than them because yeah, we have a lot of ground troops right now. But yeah, we smashed those looters and we made it back to Amatatus, where they will buy our 6 units of wool for 621. So yeah, we bought it for 275. That was a nice profit. We just gained 25 renown, by the way. Oh, that was enough to complete the rebuild your clan quest because we're now above 2k dinars, I guess. With that though, if I'm gonna get this episode out today, I think I need to start editing shooting it. And in the next episode, we're really going to focus on doing this quest, Investigate Naritsi's Folly. This one's actually quite hard to do, mainly because we got to chase down the leader of each faction. It says we only have to talk to nobles, but if we talk to nobles, it will tell us to talk to their leader. And with that, we're going to conclude day 4. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one.